Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So today we're going to use the Bhagavad Gita deck. It's one of my favorite stories because it came to me at the most perfect time. I remember I had just gotten my first iPod, and I'm a little bit always behind on technology, right? So I remember it being very, very old. And I was just like, wow. And I found the audiobook of the Bhagavad Gita and the words changed me. It wasn't that long. There was just a moment in it that I'll never forget. And so we're gonna do a reading here, and we're gonna see, maybe my favorite part will come out, but maybe we'll learn something new. And I always like learning something new, so that one is 2. Okay, so the story today is so it says protection. And what really stands out to me is, I don't know which lion god this is. Let's see. For those who worship me with the... No, I'm going to not read it. I just want to say what I want to say first, because maybe that might influence and change things. So first thing I get is this lion god. I don't remember his name. But it's all... Yeah, I don't know. See, I connect to Sekhmet, and she's the lion goddess. And so that's who's always coming through for me. But there is this lion god. And he's stepping on this down here. This I'm getting is, and it says protection. This is like forces trying to come against you. Things sent to you in a malicious way. Could be gossip, jealousy, deceit. Could be energetic attacks. Could be anything like that. And I'm seeing like spirit. They're showing me Archangel Michael. There's a statue, and he's stepping on the demon. I'm seeing that. So they're telling me that this is just a demonic energy. This is just something that doesn't have good intention, ill will, and it's like, no, it's not coming to you. You're so protected that this energy... I'm seeing protection around children. And the sun. Okay. Something to do with protecting children is coming up. And I'm starting to get goosebumps. Ooh. What does that even mean? Ah! Sorry. My friend was like, I like watching your videos because you don't hide anything. You're like, woo! Like, every time you're shocked, like, we know. And that's kind of how I always am. You can read my face very well. My body reacts to energy, but always don't let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. So add a little mystery into the mix. Yeah, I'm seeing protection of children, and that is on the left side on the mother's side. Children on the mother's line. Okay. Whoa, sorry. No. Okay. Lots of spirit coming through for this reading. Hold on. Okay. It says, those who... Okay, cup up. We can't have whining during this video. Okay. Yeah. Have a cheese tax. It says, to those who worship me with devotion, meditating on my transcendental form, for them I carry what they lack and preserve what they have, both materially and spiritually. Okay, I've had a song playing in my head all day. And I've heard it only a few times, so I don't really know why it's in my head, but they keep playing to me Karma Is My Boyfriend by Taylor Swift, which is all about, you know, in Kanye West, when she won that award and he came up and was like, Beyonce is the best whatever of all time. And, you know, she was so excited to see like one of her idols come, but instead he just like totally hurt her. And she was a young girl at that time. But now she has an album out and it's called Karma. And it's like, it's to Kanye West. She never had to retaliate. There's something coming in. She never had to retaliate. All she did was make a song. All she did was speak. And she got her payback. Because in the end, you know, she just kept making music, kept doing her thing, and she got many, many awards for it. And we all know Kanye West is a little controversial. And he probably had thought that it was going to go a little bit more in his favor. Everyone has their own story and their own path, right? He should have just stayed in his own lane. That's what they're telling me. She was protected, and now Karma's her boyfriend, which is what I always say. It doesn't matter who stands with you. You stand with spirit, and you're always protected. I don't know about you, but if you connect to your guides or if you shun them, I don't know, but there are so many guides. There's so many I can't even express how protected and how much armies have your back when you work with them, right? And so there's this demonic energy kind of thing, jealousy, gossip, ego, whatever it was that was sent, right? 7 deadly sins. That's 7 things to choose from. And yeah, it's defeated. He's like protecting that inner child. He's got that on his lap. And we got like the sun ring here, right? It's just good energy, just spreading and spreading. And they're just thankful. You have to have gratitude to spirit, right? Thank them for everything that they've done for you. So the next one that's coming out is sacrificial offerings in reverse. Because that's what I say. Fuck that. You do not need to sacrifice anything. Anything. You do not need blood for anything. You do not. That is old school, outdated information. Right? We go back to like Inca time and they did their sacrifices, and, you know, Vikings, and they did all that, but you don't have to. Not in this lifetime. That's not how energy works. Those are some really, really outdated, old school energies. You could give offerings, all right? Offerings. You don't need to cause harm. You don't need to take a life for something. Spirit, I don't even have the words, because whoever does that, all I want to just do is just, come on, give me some other words. It says, the pious eat only the remnants of sacrificial offerings, and so are the freed from the sinful reaction. The wicked people who cook only for themselves eat nothing but sin. So they're telling me, they're showing the cow. We do need to eat, right? But for those who would see something like that and take it for themselves and waste and not share, and you know, that is an ugly energy. Anyone who tries to contain something for themselves and never thinks of the whole, that's, like it says, the wicked people who cook only for themselves eat nothing but sin. Especially, they've been telling me so much the importance of cooking. So can you imagine the wicked people who cook only for themselves eat nothing but sin? I feel like there's a little bit that needs to be unpacked a little bit. There's a download in there, but it's not quite ready. That might be a reading on its own or whatever, but the next one that comes is the sacred Om. So people, for some reason, okay, so spirit, I went to a metaphysical store here where I'm from, and I took a friend just because she was learning all this stuff. And as soon as we walked through the door, I got a bad vibe, and I still went anyways because I was like a little bit curious. But everywhere I looked in that store, there were books on spell energy and all that stuff. And my guides were like, red flag, red flag. That's the old school way. That's when people used to manipulate energies. But see, here's the thing. They could say like spiritual people are that, but you can't put something to it, a hat to it, a name to it. They're showing me religious people are so into this. Oh my gosh, 11:11 when I did that. They're so into this kind of stuff that spirit is so adamant. You don't need to do this kind of stuff. This is the way to go. And it says the sacred Om. Right here he has like rosary beads, and it's all about going within. Everything else was trying to control outside of you, but if you want to control anything outside of you, you have to go within and you fine tune that stuff, and everything changes outside of you. Your emotions will change. You won't engage into things, right? Maybe you used to get upset. Maybe people are going to push your buttons and you're just like, okay. And from your new reaction, people who aren't meant to be there, they fall away. People who are meant to be there, they're drawn in. It's like they're just showing me like at a stage, and they're just like changing the scenery. It's just like, that's all I see. It's just a fake moving screen, and then it stops. It's like, all right, I choose this space. This space matches my inner compass. And on the back it says, I am the fresh taste of water. I am the light of the sun and the moon. I am the sacred syllable Om in the Vedic mantras, the sound in ether and the ability in man. And that's the new way we're going, is there's this light, there's this power. You can connect to the highest of high, or you can connect to the lowest of low. It's your choice. If you choose to go about in these kind of senses and not sharing, if you see someone in a hardship and you get joy from that, you see them in a vulnerable state and you have the means to help them and you don't, well, karma is their boyfriend. That's all I can say. That's a song, Coopy-Doo. We should go listen to that and get more meanings afterwards. Because yeah, over and over they just been playing, karma is my boyfriend. You don't need people on your side who are going to stab you in the back. You don't need people who see you suffering, drowning, and they could have helped you. Those are the people that are going to fall away. They're not going to be part of, when you raise your vibration, the ascension, the split, they're not coming. And it's sad on a soul level, because some of them mean so much to you. But they have this choice. They have this choice to do the inner work and build this light. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like time right now to doubt things like that is a make or break decision. And I don't care what you choose. You gotta choose. You choose the best path for you. And your guides are helping you. And you can listen to them or you can not listen to them. But remember, your friend circle as well. They're also going through this, and you're gonna have to let people go. I'm so looking forward to Aries season this time. this cycle. I'm so looking forward to that. Because things have been, just the cycles and everything. I'm just, so many new changes. I'm so excited to see everything play out for everyone. And in the end, we've got Secrets of Secrets and Doubting Soul. I just said I don't care if you doubt me. I just said what I said, and you can listen or you don't. Sorry, that's my ego. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Secrets of Secrets. This knowledge is the king of education, the rarest of all secrets and the purest knowledge, because it gives direction, perception, and the self by realization. It is the perfection of religion. It is the eternal and joyfully performed. Okay, I just want to say back to him, like, I don't care. I do care, but I'm tired of trying to tell people, right? I just had such great in-depth conversations this weekend where I got to go deeper, and so much information and knowledge came out because I was allowed to be in that space. Spirit keeps telling me, you can tell someone something, but you can't control how they receive it. And to stop going to people who can't hear, who are spiritually deaf. You can't, right? Those are the people that I don't care anymore, because I did care, and too much. And it kept me kind of stalled and stagnant. Just wanted to clear that up because I felt awful saying that. But yeah, so knowledge and doubting soul. But the ignorant and faithless person who doubts the truth will forever be lost. The doubting soul is happy neither in this life or the next. And you just can't help those people. You just can't. If they're not going to do the soul work, oh, those are the hardest friends to be around. Those are the hardest family members, right? You just want them to choose better for themselves. But instead, they find themselves stuck in patterns. Is that all that this message is to go within and let those people go? That's pretty much all I'm getting. Is there'll be a rebirth. There will. And from this rebirth comes a better community, better friendships, more love, more expressing and going deeper. It says, for one who is born, death is certain. For one who has died, rebirth is certain. Since you cannot avoid either fate, you should not lament. I'm seeing 2 deaths. One was you, when you decided to let go of everything and go within and leave this group. You couldn't help these people anymore, or this is where you're going. But there is a death from this group, from this old pattern. And when you do that and you have your rebirth and you grow, I see that community not being able to feed off your energy now. Now they're going to have the second death. But it's not going to have a rebirth. Because as it said, but the ignorant and faithless person who doubts the truth will forever be lost. The doubting soul is neither happy in this life or the next one. And that's the doubting soul. Do you want to doubt yourself? Your soul knows the way, your guides have it all, but you do have a choice to listen or not. You do. What choices will you make today? I hope it's to choose your truth and to follow your own light, because it is leading to this for those who will answer the call. All right, we'll leave it there. Bye, guys. I pulled one last one just because good qualities. It'll be good. Listen to the soul. It knows. It always knows. It'll be lonely, but it knows. And then you won't be lonely. It's better to be alone than lonely around a group of people. That's the truth. All right. Bye, guys.